Well, it's 11 o'clock. If you're here, please leave me a message. And it's 11 o'clock on Wednesday, and I'm back for another live, Facebook Live. And I'm going to share. Oh, that's great, Lori. I'm glad. I'm going to share this darling Party Piggy shaker card. Isn't that cute? It's just this cutest card and the cutest stamp set and dies. So here's the card we'll be making today. We'll wait just a few more seconds just to see if anyone else joins. If you're here, please leave me a message so I know that you're here. And if you share, one of you will receive this card that we make today. So let's get started. So the stamp set that we are using is called Party Piggy, and it is just absolutely darling. Happy birthday to you. What's shakin' bacon? Let's party, and I am so proud of you. I know, it's so cute. And it comes with the dies, so that cuts out the body, and it also has a circle die that cuts out the center of the body so you can add the shaker piece. So this is what I did, is I cut them out at the same time, and then we'll put the shaker card in there. And it has the head, and it has a flag that you can put, and then also a hat. So a fun set with dies. I'm also using these dies. They are called textured notes dies, and I just absolutely love them. They're perfect for cutting out. And I actually did that on the paper. Hi, Amy. Thank you for joining. And I actually did that on the paper, and they're just beautiful, beautiful dies. And then I used the smallest die it fits perfectly on the what's shakin' bacon. So let's get started. I'll give you the measurements first. So the card base is pretty in pink, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then we'll have a 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. And I'll do a little stamping on that. And then we have basic white 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. And then this piece that is the Wildflower Specialty Designer Series paper, Wildflower Birthday Specialty Designer Series paper, is 4 3/4 by 3 3/8. And I cut that out with the textured notes dies. And here is the cute little border it gives. And then we have a 2-inch circle. I cut out a 2-inch circle, which will be at the back of the shaker part. So let's get started. We'll start and build the base of the card first. This is the pretty in pink. And then we have the Wildflower Birthday Specialty Designer Series paper, and this piece is going to go on the basic white. So we'll attach that. And then we'll put that on the front of the card as a background for the piggy. If you're here, please leave me a message telling me you're here, because I like to know who's watching. And just a little comment is all you need. So we'll set that aside while we do the shaker part. So this is the body of the pig, as you can see right here. This is the body of the pig, and then I cut that circle out, and that circle comes with is the die that comes with it, so it fits the domes. These are called small circle shaker domes, and this is where we'll put our loose shaker elements. So first of all, I'm going to use my, I'm going to use my take your pick tool, and we're going to take off the covering on the sticky part. Well, hopefully we can. Can't get it with my fingers this morning. There. So we got that taken off, and now we are going to add the body, the piggy body, and just give it a good rub so it'll stick. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the shaker elements. So these are the shaker elements, and you can use anything you have. You don't have to especially buy these, but they are cute. And come on. Now these get all over, so I'm trying to be very careful. I'll take the lid off. So I'm going to add probably 3 or 4 handfuls of the shaker elements. And then I will get these all in here. I don't want to lose them. And so now I'm going to take this 2-inch circle, and I'm just going to put it over and check to see if I've got enough in there. I think that's just about right. Yeah, that's just about right. So it'll be fun to shake. Okay, we'll put these away, because these are definitely going to go all over if I even breathe on them. And then there is another, on the back side, there is another sticky piece, and we'll put the 2-inch, oh, might as well put these in there. I hate to waste them. So this is going to go over this, and it will keep those shaker elements in. So I'm just going to add that there. Now we've got the shaker card. How easy is that? I've done other shaker cards, and they definitely weren't this easy. So now we're going to adhere the body to the front of the card, and I'm going to put it up to about right here, and then make sure that I have room to put the piggy head and his party hat. I have a party hat that I have colored with Pool Party and Lemon Lolly. And I'm going to move that down just a bit because I don't want that hat going over. So that's about right there. So I'm going to add some, you could use any kind of adhesive. You could use the liquid glue. You could use mini glue dots, just anything that will attach. So now we're going to put that about right there. Move that up. And then we're going to put the head on with Stampin' Dimensionals. So gives it some dimension. Just take the backing off. If you're here, please leave me a comment so I know you're here. And we're going to put that on his body. It might be a her, who knows. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to the bottom of the hat and stick that right there. Isn't that just so cute? And then what's shaken bacon? We're going to put the what's shaken bacon. And that's going to go on the front bottom left. Get that off. Got a little cookie on there. And then we'll just put that right here. I was going to try to put it under the foot, but I don't think it'll fit. So there's the front of the card. And on the inside, oh, I forgot the flag. So that he's holding a flag, a birthday flag. So I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to actually add that with a dimensional. So it will stand out. And that will go right here. So cute. So on the inside, on this card, I put happy birthday to you, and then I put some of the the fun stuff. So we'll do that. We'll stamp that. And I'm going to stamp it in Tuxedo Black. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you for sharing, Amy. How are you today, Yvonne? I hope you're doing good. Getting over your jet lag, probably. So, happy birthday to you. This is the card we're making. Actually, this is the card we're making. And then I'm going to add some of the graffiti to the bottom. And I'm going to just add some right here, just because we're celebrating. There, and then I'm going to color them a little bit. So we have, I'm going to shut up that ink pad, and so I'm going to color, the triangles are going to be Lemon Lolly, and I think that's all the triangles. Oops, one more. And then we'll do some bubble bath. For this card, I use Pretty in Pink for the pig, but this one I use Bubble Bath, and I kind of like it a little better. It's a little softer. So I'm going to do I've missed one, I see. Do the rectangles. Let's get that other triangle. And then I'm going to, good, I'm glad. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you for joining. Hi, Rebecca. You're late to the party. So I'm adding the some pool party for the small squares and the center of the whatever the squiggle that is. I'm just adding a little bit of color to that. This is the card we're making, and then this is the one I've been doing today, and we'll put this on the inside, and the card is done. How easy. You can go back and watch you can go back. I know, Rebecca. I know how that goes. Tell me about it. So that's the happy birthday to you with the confetti. And then here's the pig, a shaker card. So this is really easy. You can go back and watch how I did it. It just came together within 5 minutes. So I used the Wildflower Birthday Specialty Designer Series paper, and that's a mouthful. So that is one, and of course you know me, I have to do a few more. So this one, this is a Hawaiian piggy, and so our granddaughter Brooklyn is turning 13 on Saturday, and so I made this for her. Shh, don't tell her. So they just went to Hawaii in May, and she likes Hawaii stuff. So happy birthday to you, and then let's party. And we're going to party all day on Saturday for her. So she's got this little piggy has a lei and a little flower in her hair. Isn't that darling? And then this card was really fun to make. This is cutting the pig head and the body, and then cutting one without any, without stamping it, and then that I just adhered these two, the ears together, so you can know. So it says, "Let's party, happy birthday to you." What a fun card! And then this one is a graduation piggy, and it says, "I am so proud of you." Isn't that cute? I just love it. And that says, "Let's party" inside. And this is from the Cap and Gown stamp set. I should have had a little bigger one, but they don't have a currant one like that. And then what's shaken bacon? I just think these pigs are just darling. Happy birthday to you. So that is the cards that I made, and I hope you enjoyed this, and you can go back and watch me do it's really, really easy. It's a really easy shaker card. Oh, here's the extra one. So those are the cards, and just to let you know, I am doing a in color club, and I sent out the information. If you're interested in joining, you can let me know. I will be ordering for the first time on June 2nd. And so thank you, Yvonne, for sharing. I know. Aren't they cute? Oh, I just love this little set. And of course, you know Holly, she loves pigs, so I think this is going to be maybe I have to save a birthday card for her. And we do have a grandson that is graduating, so I'm not sure, this might be a little too, I don't know. I'll ask his mom to see if he would appreciate that. Our Donnie is graduating on June 4th, I think, 5th, maybe 6th, June 6th, I don't remember. And we're going to be at his graduation. So anyway, this was fun card to make, and I hope you enjoy it, and you can go back and watch how I did this. This is just as easy as can be. And one other tip that I have for the shaker part is, so you can, you know, they kind of stick sometimes. You could take your, what's it called? I got a mind blank. That thing that you put over your cardstock when you're going to emboss. The embossing buddy, duh. And you could actually run that through, and it will take the static electricity out of the shaker part. And by the way, the shakers come 12 to a box. So there's 12 of them in here. So you could make shakers for forever. And you wouldn't have to use the Piggy. You could use another set and just cut the circle and then add and they're so easy. So this one, I just took off the top. There's a top layer and a bottom layer. You take off the top, put the pig body over it, and then you cut a 2-inch circle and put on the back, and then and then you just take this off, and before you put it on, you fill it with your they're called loose shaker elements, any kind of elements you have, and then put them in there and take off the sticky part and put the 2-inch circle over it, and that keeps it in. So these are fun to make and fun to give, and so that's about all I have for today. So be back here next week. I'll be back next week with, and I kind of think it'll be a video because I think we're going to be leaving on, I have to take Sam to Hermiston for an appointment with the cataract surgeon. So it'll probably be a video next week. So thank you for joining, and I hope you all have a very, very wonderful day.
Got another one.